It's tournament of death time, and we're here for this fans bring the weapons match to kick us off. Here's Rollins here to face the King, Nick Gage. Rollins has had a week to prepare for this match, but the one thing here is the weapons these psychopathic fans brought to the ring here. Now Gage using a 2x4 and nails hit Rollins in the midsection, and Rollins has a light tube smashing over the head of Nick Gage. Now it looks like he's trying to stab him, Gage with a beautiful right hook. Now grabbing a light tube and setting it over the neck of Rollins and smashing it. Jeez. Remember that protective vest Rollins had on. I don't think Rollins prepared as much as he probably should have to face Gage. And now Gage pouring out those Legos. Who brought Legos? It's like a waste. Oh, and a tennis racket. These weapons make no sense. And a brain buster. Why did Gage even do that? He probably landed on more Legos than he hit Rollins with. And now hitting Rollins with that barbed wire wrap shovel? What the? Why? Some of these, this makes no sense. Is that, and now time for the face wash with a bundle of light tubes. Like, which fan brought a bundle of light tubes or a tire that just got kicked in the Gage is now rolling across the ring? And some of the weapons I see make no sense. Like, who brought a razor? Rollins now trying to slice open Gage with it, and Gage now has the razor going for the mouth of Rollins. Oh my god. Yikes. He's gonna be spitting up blood all day now, and now throwing a little kid's wagon into the back of Rollins there. So he's setting up a light tube in between the arms of Rollins for some sort of pile driver or power bomb pin. And time for the Boards of Blood match, and it's the Painmaker Chris Jericho. He's only had one match, and debuting John Moxley. Is that a knife board? Jeez, it's a board with knives on it. And there's also is that a bed of nails on the outside of the ring? These boards literally are of blood. These guys are going to destroy each other on him now. Well, Moxley sending Jericho. I'm still confused after that last match. And now Moxley set on that light tube board, slamming the Painmaker Jericho into that. Jericho now running to the outside because of the glass, probably. Looks like, Jericho's getting his face slammed, and then a German suplex. Oh my gosh, and then a suplex. That is dirt. Like, that hurts a lot more than the padded arena ground that these guys are usually hitting. Moxley's probably used to falling on the ground from all those CZW matches, but still. Send that barbed wire board now with some chairs, and what the? Did Jericho just stab him with, like, pliers or something and slam into that board of knives? Oh gosh, the blades are facing out. That's gonna hurt. That's a board. Is that a board of rat traps? Now, those traps, I don't even know what the difference between those things are. It's probably the same. Looks like Jericho and a face-off between these two now. Oh, dodging that, and Death Rider, whatever he calls that move. There's like 4 names for it, into that rat trap board, and then a power bomb into the barbed wire board and the chairs. Those chairs broke. Jericho going for a juice effect, and Moxley blocked it now. Jericho going, and a low blow to Moxley, and then a power bomb into that light tube board, shattering glass everywhere. Oh, he jumped right into the way of that, and Moxley sent him, oh my god! Sent him into those bed of nails, and Moxley diving onto it. Jericho moved out of the way. He dove onto it himself, and it's over. And it's barbed wire mayhem time, and Matt Riddle now out here. This man has to be insane. He's coming out to this match with, like, wrestling in bare feet. There's been glass in the past 2 matches. There's glass shards throughout that ring and ring area. Now Cactus Jack. Both these men are actually making their SWF debut, just like a lot of people in this tournament. This is a very big opportunity. And Riddle, with that kick to the side of the head of Jack over there, and sending him up and over. Oh, he almost went to the barbed wire board. Now Jack getting out there. He's setting up for a pile driver, and he hits it into that barbed wire board, sending those chairs flying. Looks like he's now something with those boards of barbed wire there, and straight punch, and then snake eyes into the corner, and sent into the barbed wire ropes, and a drop kick pushing him onto there more. German suplex. Skrill's doing something now, can't tell. Jack with that punch, and picking up, oh my gosh, he dropped him on his feet there, and oh my gosh, the feet of Riddle are bloody. He's now getting beaten with that barbed wire chair. Jack diving onto him with it now. Well, looks like sent for a power bomb into a barbed wire shopping cart. I didn't even realize I was over there, and they're throwing him up over into the ring area. He's got having the referee help him set up that barbed wire table. Oh, Riddle with that knee, and bro Derek through the barbed wire table, and Cactus Jack somehow kicked out of that. How? Well, it looks like Riddle's ground that barbed wire from the turnbuckle and punching Cactus with that. Oh, and it is over. No, bro Derek probably. And it is a light tube celebration with Darby Allin here. Last time we saw him, he almost shot his neck, and he's facing sick Nick Mondo. Man of a lot of light tube shatters, and these two facing off now. Oh, it's hard to tell. It looks like Darby driving and sending those light tubes in the back of Mondo. He's got that light tube bundle. Mondo brought the ring smash over his head, pouring out that trash can full of light tubes, and Mondo grabbing him. Who's set up for the assault driver into a pile of light tubes. Oh my. Oh gosh, Darby throwing Mondo's head into the light tubes, and it looks like he's gonna dive into the light tube table, and it is 10,000 thumbtacks await these two men. Gage beating the man who I was expecting to win this. I don't know if I elaborated that earlier. I expected Rollins to win this. And the Painmaker Chris Jericho defeated Jon Moxley to make it to the second round here of the semifinals. And Judas Fat Gage ducking over in a spine buster. Jericho now is grabbing that trash can full of thumbtacks, covering the ring. Oh gosh. Any move now is going to hurt a lot more, like that suplex into the pile of tacks, and Jericho's back is covered in them now. Still going at it now, and Jericho hitting that brain buster into that. Wait, he has the skewers. He's going to skewer Gage's head with it, and he's pounding him into the head of Nick Gage. Oh gosh, the blood pouring from the head. Wait, is he going for a pile driver, driving those skewers farther into the head in a pin attempt here? And oh my gosh. And now going through the walls of Jericho. Looks like he's switching into the Lion Tamer. And Gage flipping around. Oh gosh, he's getting dragged through and sent into the corner. Well, Gage now grabbing that pizza cutter and slicing open the head of Jericho with it. Oh my. He's going for the mouth now. He did that to Rollins with that razor earlier. And speaking of spitting out blood from earlier, it looks like Jericho's doing that. And now the face wash. Oh, Deadeye. Jericho with a dead eye to Gage there, and Gage going for a pile driver, taking down Jericho, and that is it. And it's time for the second semi-final match between Darby Allin and Matt Riddle. Both men making a heck of an impression in this tournament, taking out guys like Sick Nick Mondo and Cactus Jack, and now facing each other in a Shattered Dreams glass pane match, pretty much. Riddle now with that slide and slapping Darby across the face with it, and Darby dodged the other one and dropped him there. Now grabbing that glass pane, and looks like Riddle's throwing chairs, and the referee is now helping Darby set up something with that glass over there. Riddle setting up a glass pane between. What the heck? Darby has set up some structure over there, and Riddle with that beautiful uppercut, and now oh my gosh, suplex Darby through the glass panes. There's two. And Darby somehow kicked out of that. That's how I'm confused, and so is Riddle, and how Darby just kicked out going through two glass panes and sending Riddle with that diving senton through that glass pane. Both men out. It looks like both men headed outside to take a bit of a breather. Oh, Riddle walking through glass and then kicking Darby in the face, and now going for that Broton through the glass pane. Darby went through face first. Like, that's to hurt. Now Riddle diving over the barricade. Oh, Darby barely will stand and even walk, like diving over there now as well. But like he can barely stand or walk. Wait, now heading into the concession stand area. Oh gosh, jeez. And now a glass shatter overhead. Darby does not care. Like now there's blood over those pizzas. Wait, Darby went to the parking lot. Where is he? Wait, there he is. He's up here in the commentary area. Wait, Darby, no, don't. Oh my gosh, no. Coffin. Wait a minute. Darby went for a coffin drop, and Matt Riddle was not on the tables when he jumped. Riddle now dragging pretty much the body of Darby. Wait, He's going for a bro Derek through the tables and that glass pane, and it is over. And it's time for this final round matchup in the Tournament of Death between Matt Riddle and Nick Gage. Both of these men have gone through tons of insanity to get to this final matchup. And Nick Gage has a weed whacker with a saw blade on the end. That's not a regular weed whacker, and these two now squaring up in the middle. Out. Riddle's trying to snap the arm of Gage, and an elbow to the head of Riddle. Now he's got that light tube bundle, and oh my gosh, the 2x4 of nails, and the head of Nick Gage is bleeding, and so are the feet of Riddle from going in the light tube, and another bundle of light tubes over the head of Nick Gage. He's now exchanging punches, and Riddle with an elbow shot and a headbutt to Riddle from Gage, and suplexing him into that cinder box. Those are concrete cinder box. That's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh! Speaking of getting hurt, that's a light tube bundle chair shot. Riddle running away to the top of that scaffolding, and wait, he's up for a Death Valley driver through that barbed wire table, and Gage kicks out of it somehow. These two men have to be resilient from what they've gone through to get to this matchup. And oh my gosh, the weed whacker, the saw blade weed whacker to the midsection of Riddle. And now Riddle going through that glass pane. He's probably grown a tolerance to glass panes from everything he went through today. And Gage with a bro Derek through that. And Gage with a pile driver all the way to the scaffolding through the ground now. And it is over. Gage is now the first ever SWF Deathmatch champion, and it is well deserved.